Snow that never melts, ash on every bell. Stockings hung on iron hooks on the door to hell. Candy canes like crooked nails piercing through the reed. Gingerbread with broken teeth grinning in the heat. Prints made of coal, toys that move when no one plays, clawing at your soul. Activity in shattered glass, halo made of wire. Three wise men just shadows now, dancing in the fire. The fallen angels sing round a tree of twisted tin. Broken halos, broken strings, still we gather, still we sing. Raise your voice, let it ring, even here in this dark ring. Maybe hope's a stolen spark, smuggled through the dark.
Dripping fangs on a velvet floor. This isn't a club, it's a hungry war. The bassline growls, it shakes my chest. A demon whispers, you're my guest. Club 666, where nightmares spin, dancing with devils wearing sin. Luna moon, your soul's the prize. Screams mixed with beats, no goodbyes. Your curtain growls, it shakes my chest. A demon whispers, you're my guest. Club 666, where nightmares spin, dancing with devils goodbyes. Mirrors crack with every glance. The DJ laughs in a trance. Spilled drinks turn to pools of blood. Every step sinks in the flood. The air is thick with burning cries. You're lost to hear no alibis. Club 666 when nightmares spin. Dancing with devils wearing sin. Loot unknown, your soul's the prize. Screams mixed with beats, no goodbyes. Mirrors crack with every glance. The DJ laughs in a trance. Spilled drinks turn to pools of blood. Every step sinks in the flood. The air is thick with burning cries. You're lost in here, no alibis. All lost in here, no alibis. Club 666 when nightmares spin. Dancing with devils wearing sin. Loot unknown, your soul's the prize. Screams mixed with beats, no goodbyes. 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 Thanks for watching, boy and girl. Mirrors crack with every glance. The DJ laughs in a trance. Spilled drinks turn to pools of blood. Every step sinks in the flood. The air is thick with burning cries. You're lost in here, no alibis. You're lost in here, no alibis. Good clubs. Club 666 when nightmares spin. Dancing with devils wearing sin. Loot unknown, your soul's the prize. Screams mixed with beats, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Neon flickers like a broken dream. Shadows crawl where the devils scheme. Luna smiles, a ghost in lace. He owns the night, this wicked place. Welcome
Hello.
to Club 666.
Hello. Oh my god.
Where the music bites, where the demons mix.
You really made that music hard in my ears. Hello everyone. Welcome in. What the fuck is happening? I am the fanboy demon, his papa. You love this model, oh thank you. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. I've been convinced by my son to learn how to code a game. I don't even can stream. Right. Also, welcome in the studio. What you see behind me is 100% real. But thank you, Autumn. Thank you. Whoa, what? Oh, C++, yes, please. What's with the new model? I'm Papa Moon. Don't you recognize me? Chungu, is it? Or something else? I don't know. No, uncultured? Yeah, probably. It's the first time I well, Luna made this model for me. That's for sure. Oh, let me push. She made 2 buttons for me to push only. So up is coding. And she said. He says, "Welcome." No, I'm not cultured. You really? Really are you? Are you? Okay. Nothing against it, by the way. Welcome, Autumn. Welcome in. I see your first time chat. I didn't know you had that. First time chat, eh? I'm selective, uncultured. Yeah, probably. You know, Luna has a daddy, right? Why is not inputting? Oh yeah, it is. Where is your papa? My papa is dead. Dead. Like, deceased. I am the dad of Luna. Yeah, I'm a furry, okay? Deal with it. Yeah, I'm the papa. Like she calls it, like we call it here. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you all here. Wait, what? Do someone does need a spanking? I think Autumn is doing something else. My brain just decided to have a stupid what? Let me hear it. Maybe I give it true to my son. I'm here just having to do multiple things. Oh my god, I wish I was young. I still could do that. It's a little bit lame. Let's see what Luna has in his PC, in his stream deck, why I can mess with in the meanwhile. Let's see. I pushed on a button that says home. What am I going to find? Let's see, Volt, that's probably the main server I made. Movies, hentai, what? Anime night and music. It's a little bit quiet, so I think we go for the music. I clicked on that button. Nothing opens. What the fuck? Oh, here it opens. Okay. For the people who don't know, who don't believe me, I'm in Luna's PC. Hope I can open it. I'm in Luna Moon's PC. I don't wanna. If you don't believe me, my god. I'll show you. He's gone, so for the moment, so I'm in his PC. See? I don't even know what storage 4 terabytes. Probably that's right. I don't know. Let's put up some music in the meanwhile. Yeah, he has made 3 albums already. Probably all AI. He should asked me to sing them for him. Probably he doesn't want to because he's embarrassed of me. Let's hear what he has.
Snow falls, red as wine.
Why do I gonna take his music? Very simple. Why not? It's free. And I can have a laugh out of him. There we go. You can go down. Push button. Yeah, we're gonna make when the ear please out. We're gonna do a game stream. Well, building a game. I'm gonna learn it with the help of the almighty YouTube. You know, I just had the urge to find one skill and perfect it in the time I have left. This is how old people end up being able to do one thing far beyond normal levels. Yes! Yes, they do. For me, it's being the how you say it? The computer manager of Luna. And I love my son. Yeah, I want to be left alone, but he was like, Daddy needs to be on stream for today. At least a couple of hours. Like, oh, cry me a river. And he did. He cried me a river of lava. So, I was like, okay, I do it. So, it's a tour. 18 minutes. $15 minutes? 18 minutes and you can make one game or something. I doubt that. But hey. We can try that, but first we create a project. And I will call it My Son is a Pain in the Ass. In my ass. Game. There. That will teach the motherfucker. Oh, don't want it on this. So I'm gonna look to probably to the drive with less game, most of the storage on still. We're gonna make this one. There. Gonna be make a map. Unreal Games or something. I mean, why not? Create a project. Does anyone have more questions, to be honest? What you see on the screen is what you get, what's real time. So I have 3 screens. 2. Well, I made computer and a setup for demon. My demon child. Unholy child, yeah. Pain in the ass. So yeah. Also, if you want to see me on my own channel, tell Luna that. DM Luna now. Overspill his server. Then I will make my own channel. I will make him make my own channel. And for live streams too, by the way. How far that's gonna reach, I don't know. I don't wanna know. Just chatting, guys, just chatting. No returns. I said Luna I would appear a small part of the stream. Do a small thing. And then he can have it for himself. Ha! Yeah, if you want to see it, I can see everything. Every stream we're doing. Everywhere. Then when I know 2 of you in the chat are on my website, let me open the page. Not the main dashboard, because else it's gonna be doxing people. I don't want that. But yeah. Let's see. Autumn the Slime. Miss Autumn the Slime. Let's see here. Found her. Sweetie, tell me, is this correct about ya? Cartographer. Interesting. Yeah, not doxing. What's behind that war? That's just war. Somebody is behind the show. Oh my god, it only compile those fucking shaders. I hate it. My own son hates me. Well, while this fucker is compiling, how about we watch the first?
Hey everyone, my name is Quinn Cussler,
Hello.
professional VR developer and Unreal Engine expert. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through getting set up and running with your very first virtual reality project in Unreal Engine 5.
Let's see.
I'm creating this foundational guide because I have a lot more advanced VR tutorials in the pipeline, and I want to make sure that everyone has a solid starting point before watching them. This tutorial is designed for absolute beginners, so whether you're just starting out or looking to brush up on the basics, this is for you. We'll start by connecting the MetaQuest 3 directly to our PC and getting everything configured so that we're ready to develop.
Hold on. What's a MetaQuest 3? I need to search it up. Hello, Duckus. Takashi. Hachimasu. Hop! Something. What's a meta? Quest 3. Ah! The MetaQuest 3 is a powerful standalone mixed reality headset. Okay. Good to know. Do we actually need that one? Because all I know is in my room first. I think it's in 2. I have a VR headset, but it's called the HTC Vive. I will show you. Not this one. This one. We have this one in our house. Yeah. But to reference everybody, this one is what we have. Hope that's more than enough. Hold on. This one is the one we have. So I hope this is one enough. That one is enough for what we're doing.
After that, I'll show you how to download and launch a VR project in Unreal Engine 5. Once we're up and running, we'll dive into some key parts of the VR template. I'll break down how the grab component works, give you an overview on the VR pawn, and explain the VR spectator. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have your project set up and a solid understanding of how to navigate and use these essential components. The first step to developing VR content with Unreal is connecting our headset to our PC. I'm using the MetaQuest 3, and therefore I will need to download the MetaQuest Link app. The best way to get the MetaQuest Link app is to follow the link in my description. It's going to take you to this page, which has a, essentially a quick start guide for installing this application and using it on your PC. This app has been around since Oculus was a thing, and it is now
not even Oculus,
the Meta platform. But to download this application, you're just going to go to MetaQuest Link PC app setup, and you're just going to click on that, and it's going to download it. And once that's
maybe
downloaded,
it's good for someone on my son's friends
to
follow that one.
In order to use the MetaQuest Link app, you're going to need to have some sort of Facebook or Facebook developer account. Most people have this. I know some people don't, but when you actually open the app on your PC,
what the hell is Facebook? I don't even use Facebook. I don't even own a Facebook.
It's going to ask you to log in with that. So I have it installed. I type in Meta Quest link and I open it up. And essentially right where that loading screen is where you're going to have to log in. And then you have this great welcome screen. And this is where we're going to go and plug in our Meta Quest 3 for development. So we're going to go to devices and it's got my headset here, but it's not.
Yeah, I think we can skip that. Because, yeah. I don't have a Meta Quest. What's this? Installing? I have Unreal 5 installed. It's opening actually. Let's go here.
Your project location, put it somewhere where you have fast drive space so that way it can actually, load up correctly. And then give it a name. This one is just going to be standard VR template for me that I'm going to use as kind of like my vanilla starter point for every tutorial going forward. So I'm going to call it Vanilla VR. And then we can just go ahead and create that project and load it up. So now Unreal is open and we've got our starter project. And this is what it is. We've got a map, we've got some cubes, some guns, some basic audio stuff, and then some, teleportation code. This is really simple, but it's a really great starting point for, any project we want to make going forward in the future. You've now successfully created a Unreal Engine VR project. All that's left to do is test it. But we're going to actually test it. We're going to look at the capabilities that are available to us, and then we're going to look into the components of how they work so that we have an understanding of how these parts come together to create a VR project. And therefore, it'll help us make our own VR projects and customizable code moving forward. So we're going to take our headset and put it on our head and make sure that we're still inside of the, PC Oculus Home. It should be like a white background kind of thing. And then we're going to go to the upper left corner of the viewport here.
Okay.
This little 3-bar hamburger menu, and we're going to click VR preview. And that's actually going to drop us into the Unreal Engine game. And, here's what we have. It's a very simple project. You have a pair of hands that do basic animations. You can teleport. And it's a very simple teleport visualizer that you just kind of aim and steer, and then you can teleport to where you want to go. On the left hand, you can actually rotate the entire pawn around, and then you can pick up cubes. Pretty much any object that has what we call a grab component on it, which I'll go into a little bit more in a bit, has this, but you can pick up these objects like cubes, and that's a free grab object, and then you also have objects that actually snap into place. So this one I can grab at any location and it'll just kind of attach to my hand that way, whereas this one will always snap into the same spot no matter how much I grab it. And then this also has some shooting functionality on it. If you wanted to make some sort of gun in the future, you've got the starter code for that. And then kind of the last thing that's part of this template is the VR spectator. And the VR spectator is essentially like a little, I want to say it's a drone. It allows you to view yourself from the third person perspective and you can actually move it around inside the editor. So someone could, follow you around with this VR spectator, or you could use it to showcase different interactions that you've programmed. That's what I use it for the most time. If I'm like trying to show something off or I'm trying to talk to the camera, I'll actually use the VR spectator. And that's, pretty much all of the functionality that is consequential to us that's inside of this basic VR template. So let's go into the components that make this happen. The first thing that we're concerned with is the VR pawn. Down here in the bottom of the Unreal Engine screen, we have something called the content browser. This is where all of the code, all of the assets, pretty much everything that has to do with stuff in our project lives. Inside of this folder called VR template, and then inside of blueprints, we can actually find the components that make our character, us, allowed to interact with the world. And the first and most important aspect of that would be the VR pawn.
Oh my god. It's still 35. I will need another beer. Damn kid of mine. Making me go through all of this. But yeah, still 45%. Oh, I can't sit on this chair. Having a VTuber kid, you hear that?
Now, think of the VR pawn as you. It is how you interact directly with the Unreal Engine world that you've created here. So when you start a level at this player start, essentially what it does is it spawns in one of these VR pawns. And this VR pawn is a really simple character component. It's got a camera, which is how you view the world. It's got hands, which is how you interact with the world. And it's got an HMD so you can see yourself or like where your head position is. And those are all inside of this components tab inside of the VR pawn. And then inside of the event graph, where you would write all the logic for any blueprint, you can see the logic for how this pawn, interacts with the world. We've got our grab code, we've got our teleportation code, we've got menu toggles, we've got animation programming. Essentially, if you're going to be programming a way or a system that allows the user to interact with a world, it's going to go into the VR pawn. This will help you kind of break down interactions you want to create in Unreal and then know where to put them. But how do you know if you can actually grab an object? And that's where something called a grab component comes in. Now, blueprint components are super cool. It's essentially something that you can put code into and then add to pretty much any object to allow those codes and those functions to be used. So for, grabbable items by the VR pawn, we have something called the grab component. And to make an object grabbable, all we have to do is add this grab component to that object. And I'll give you a demonstration on that in a second, but I want to go into the grab component and explain how it works. A grab component is just a blueprint component. It's a class, and it's got a bunch of logic inside of it that allows us to do different things. So try grab, try release, should simulate on drop, and sets physics. This is where we put in literally anything that has to.
Yeah, I got a better idea. How about we play a game while this is loading? Can do that. I think this is gonna be much better. What do you think, guys? Should we play a game until this one is fully loaded? I think so. I think I know the game too, because my son showed me how to play it. Let me start it up first, fast. He loved this game. Just don't tell him I use his capture card. Okay. Need of power, yes. Not direct power, apparently. Let me. Give it a sec. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Let me first open it. Well, more started up, but hey, you know. And then, haha. It's called Uma Musume. Uma Musume. Pretty Derby. He made me addicted to it. It's his fault. I'm gonna play that for a bit. Until it's loaded and we can go into the thing. I want this video, of course.
Today I'm going to teach you how to make a VR environment in
Yeah,
Unreal
no, you're not
Engine,
yet.
and I am
Not yet. We're gonna let it run first. Let me see. How you do it? I don't know. Why is there no sound? No idea. Also, let me get out first. Get back in. Do. Is there no sound? Ooh, wait. I think I. No. Ow. No sound, really? There is sound. Problem is, it's not coming through here like it's supposed to. And why is that? It does. Sorry, guys. I'm actually sorry that happened. But yeah, let's play. Yeah, close.
一番を目指してるんだから、それに見合ったトレーニング。
We are aiming to number 1, okay. Sure. Resume.
早く指示くれよ。もう待てなくなってんだよ。こっちはよ。
Yeah.
やいだ。
Energy went down by 21. Friendship. Okay. She's not happy. Knock knock, come in.
失礼します。
Yes.
あの、お願いいたします。
Okay. It's a pleasure.
はい。
Also, I took my son's phone for the game.
あ
He
の、
for the moment doesn't have it. I gave him my old crooked one.
なるほど。
To help my umusume. It's gonna take a while to get the shaders compiled. Still on 45% by the way. Yes.
素晴らしいです。あの、
Excuse me. No, 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 no.
登場。
Uh-oh.
なあなあ。はい。
Who's still in chat and who's watching? I want to know. Speak up.
さすが。感心感心。
No, 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 no. No.
ええ。
No, no, no. Ya la 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 la. Come
あり
on.
がとう。
Like I said, I hate when they do the compilers all the time because now we can go through with it. And it would have been an awesome stream if I knew this would happen. I would have done it much earlier.
お願いいたします。
New training partner. Okay. Yeah, I'm addicted to that at this game, to be honest. You tired? Go fuck yourself. Samina, more.
行くぜ。
We need more of it.
お疲れ様です。
Yeah.
嬉しいですね。
Time to rest.
失礼いたします。
Go rest. Oh my god. Gold Sea Ocean may forever remain mystery, but at least Gold Ship seems fully refreshed. 40 plus energy! Mood.
早く指示くれよ。もう待てなくなってんだよ。こっちはよ。
Let's see the skills. Obtain warning shot. Mm-hmm. Not enough skill points. Let's counter attack, slightly increase velocity in corner with skill training. Confirm. Learn it. Thank you. Go back. Train. Power. We need to train. Minus 5 energy plus 5 power. Training. One more. Come on. Come on. One more. One more. Come on, one more. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Thank you. Now go to rest. Come on. If someone's still in the chat, please say hi, because else Twitch will see you as a bot. We don't want that. Think it's time for the infirmary. Uh-oh. Shut the fuck up, big baby. Sure. Center stage. Go race. Just race, and then we're gonna go do more. Just race. Let's see it. Ba 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 ba.
晴れ渡る空の下行われるロードレース場千葉2000喜劇賞17人の馬娘たちが挑みます。虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。3番人気は7番2番人気を紹介しましょう。動くかスタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って1番人気ゴールドシップ
Come on, go check.
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
We're in gate 14, by the way.
さあ
Go!
ゲートが開いた各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
ゴールドシップ落ち着かない様子。
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ゴールドシップ13番早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は12番。さあ1コーナーから。
Yeah. Just. I want that. Okay. We're sixth in line. From the 17. Come on. Nope. Bad. Discord don't want. Come on, come on. First place. I know you can do it. I will buy your favorite program. I will buy it for you. I will make it that they broadcast it again. Come on, I mean. Yeah? Yes? Yes? Go! Go! Come on! 2 1 There we go. She won. We won. Ah. Finally. We won. So that means center stage or something. Finally. I hope her mood has gone up that she won. Let's watch the concert. You all deserved it. You all waited long enough. Well, we're gonna see that. Stop, stupid Discord. Bum. お前がWhat are Rinma Kinan? What is that? Na, 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 na. There we go. Let's see. We're gonna go back to being compatible to the Uma Finale but harder. Yeah. I'm just playing Uma Musume just for having some fun sometimes. You know, and I will be right back. I need to go to the toilet. I'm so sorry, but after I'm back, we're gonna do this.
Be right back, the femboy demon's here. Still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong. Painted nails leave scarlet trails. Whispers ride on wicked gales. Halo spins like a carnival wheel. I'm not a secret, I'm a deal. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Be right back, the femboy demon's here. Still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong. Painted nails leave scarlet trails. Whispers ride on wicked gales. Halo spins like a carnival wheel. I'm not a secret, I'm a deal. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Be right back, the femboy demon's here. Still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong. Be right back, the femboy demon's here. Still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong. Painted nails leave scarlet trails. Whispers ride on wicked gales. Halo spins like a carnival wheel. I'm not a secret, I'm a deal. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Be right back, the femboy demon's here. trails, whispers ride on wicked gales. Halo spins like a carnival wheel. I'm not a secret, I'm a deal. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Be right back, the femboy demon's here. Still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong. Be right back, the femboy demon's here. Still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong. Painted nails leave scarlet trails. Whispers ride on wicked gales. Halo spins like a carnival wheel. I'm not a secret, I'm a deal. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Be right back, the femboy demon's here. Still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong. Painted nails leave scarlet trails. Whispers ride on wicked gales. Halo spins like a carnival wheel. I'm not a secret, I'm a deal. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Be right back, the femboy demon's here. Still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong. Be right back, the femboy demon's here. Still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong. starlit trails, whispers ride on wicked gales. Halo spins like a carnival wheel. I'm not a secret, I'm a deal. Dance with fire and taste the glow. Catch me once and never let go. Be right back is my disguise, but my reflection lives in your eyes. Be right back, the femboy demon's here, still haunting your dreams, whispering near. Be right back, but I won't stay gone. When the shadows fall, I'm where you belong.
And I'm back. Hello. Back here.
Painted nails.
Hello, everyone. Finally, we can do what we're supposed to do. Go to the introduction. Aha. Still with us. Who's still watching? Hello, Akira. Say hi, sweetheart. And Big Jungu, of course. Say hi too. Let's see. Stable. No, it's not. We're gonna do what we were supposed to do. Ready?
Super excited to
see.
do this step-by-step tutorial for you. I do have chapter markings, so if you want to jump ahead, if you already have Unreal Engine installed on your computer, you don't need this first part. But if you're brand new to creating anything in
I'm
Unreal
brand new.
Engine and certainly VR, the first thing you're going to need to do is go get the Unreal Engine program. To do that, it's made by a company called
But I have
Epic
it.
Games. Epic Games is the publisher of Fortnite, and the Unreal Engine is used not only for shows like The Mandalorian, but it is used for pretty much every AAA title game that is developed. And sure, you can make VR environments for games, but today I'm going to make a VR museum with you, and I'm going to move at a pace where you can literally follow along with me. So again, if you don't already have Unreal Engine, go to Epic Games, create an account for yourself, totally free. Download the Epic Games launcher, which is also totally free, and you can use the Unreal Engine, and guess what? That's totally free as well. I already have both of those programs installed on my computer, of course, and so I am going to just jump in. This is what the Epic Games launcher looks like, and the first place I'm going to show you is an area called the Marketplace. And inside this marketplace is a just treasure trove of 3D assets and 3D environments, and all kinds of great things that you can use. And we're going to use something that is free inside here today for the environment that we are creating. But this is a wonderful area for you to check out of just all this incredible stuff. Some of it you pay for, but if you come onto this free area, you'll see there's just a ton of stuff. And every month, Epic gives away a whole bunch of free things. And this week, a really cool Gothic cathedral environment. But there's all kinds of great stuff. Now, inside the library area, if you notice, I have downloaded a lot of those free things. I've also paid for a bunch of things. And we're going to use this art, fashion, and automotive gallery today. So today, we're going to create this environment. But instead of using like a third person, like a Fortnite type.
Hold up. If I go to Unreal, I don't have the marketplace. So what do I have to do? A Fab library? I don't know. No. Samples. Maybe. Um. Let's see. Ah, Fab. It's Fab. It became Fab. On sale, even Unity has. Ooh, goody. Unity, but where for Unreal? Like. The 3D. This the Belgian architect style, blah blah blah. Text price free. Only show free products. Reset. Only show. Okay. What is he has? Art and something. Um, making a museum. Okay. Let's see if we can. Find it, what we. Let's see. One medical building. Oh, that one is bad. Thank you. Bot. Let me see. Art, fashion, automotive galleries. Let's look that up. Ah, here we are. It's free, see. Uncluded formats Unity. Not in browser. It's only for Unity or what? Unreal Engine. Ah. Add to my library. It's free, so. Login. Sorry. Can't show that. Can't show that because confidential information. I know that because Luna told me. Yep. Review sure. There we go. here.
Type movement system, we're going to make it a VR environment. There are several different maps, as they're called, or levels, sometimes referred to as a video game. There's one that looks like the museum. There's one that's like an art gallery. So if you hear me use the word map or level, I'm just talking about different type of environments within an environment. I guess think of this as like a house, and these are different rooms in that environment. Now this one is free, so go ahead once you have everything installed, go ahead to the marketplace and search for art, fashion, and automotive in this search box, and you will find
Have it
this.
installed.
You'll notice that it says that this template is
My
supported
library.
all the way up to Unreal Engine 5.4, which is the latest version that just came out at the end of April when this video is being created. It does not work in 5.4. I tried it out yesterday, and this particular template doesn't work in 5.4.
Okay.
So we're going to be using Unreal Engine 5.3. These are right now the two engine versions that I have installed, 5.3 and 5.4. But like I said, we're going to use 5.3 today. These are already the existing projects that I have. So if you look on my channel at my other videos, you're going to see I use this Eric VTuber environment a lot. I also have my really cool Iron Man environment. And this custom controls environment, I'm going to give you guys for free these custom controls. I'm going to show you later in the video what they're going to do for you from a VR perspective, but I'll make another video of how to add this to your project, and I'll make this entire project available to you for free. So that's coming up next. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, that's a good motivation to do so that you don't miss it when that video comes out. It's time to start creating. Now, what I want you to do, like I said, is go to the marketplace and search for the art, fashion, and automotive gallery, and make sure that you download that. The next thing I want you to do once you have it is to click on Create Project, and we need to do some settings here. The first thing is we want to give it a name and call it Museum Template, because we're going to use it as a template for ourselves. Two things I want to point out. One is the folder direction where I'm putting it is in a OneDrive folder. I don't recommend that you have OneDrive turned on when you're working in Unreal, because it's automatically syncing everything you're doing to the cloud, and I have OneDrive turned off. Maybe you're not even using OneDrive, and that's fine, but if you are using OneDrive, I would turn OneDrive off while you're doing this. The next thing is on the version, notice I can hit this drop down and I can choose what version of the engine that I want to create this in. And as I said, we're going to use 5.3. So I'll click on Create. Now what that's done is it's made this project available to me in my Unreal Projects folder. Notice it didn't launch the engine, but it created it.
It says downloading.
And so now we have that available for us. With that done, I'm going to go up to the top right and I'm going to launch Unreal Engine 5.3. Now, as that's launching, I want to...
For me, it now says downloading. Bulk actions. You can multi-select projects with Control click or Command plus click on Mac. Okay. So that's downloading. How long is it going to take? 7 minutes. That's quick. I'm gonna be soon eating my sleep. I told my son I would be for 2 hours and then would read out, and tonight he's gonna come back. So let's see, 5 minutes. Probably next week I will gonna come back on too, so don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Also, thank you all for being here. I don't know who streamer support is. Let's see here. No bots. Of course not. 11 months still left. And here on Red Twitch. No one in chat. So pretty. So petty. Yes. Good. 2 minutes remaining. Oh my god. I hate when I have to wait for stuff. No, no. Da da dee dee da da do. Da da dee da da da. Da da dee 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 dee. Da da dee da da da. No 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 no. No 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 no. No 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 no. No 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 no. Almost done. 2, 1, 0. It's verifying. No 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 no. No 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 no. Do I have it now? Verified 100%. What did he say then? Open it. Excuse me. No, he
OneDrive,
said-
then that's fine. But if you are using OneDrive, I would turn OneDrive off while you're doing this. The next thing is on the version, notice I can hit this drop down and I can choose what version of the engine that I want to create this in. And as I said, we're going to use 5.3.
I have
Click on
5.6, so I hope it's
Now,
kind of
what
gonna be
that's
happening.
done is it's made this project available to me in my Unreal Projects folder. Notice it didn't launch the engine, but it created it for me. And so now we have that available for us. With that done, I'm going to go up to the top right and I'm going to launch Unreal Engine 5.3.
I have 5.6, and I'll
Now, as
launch
that's
that.
launching, again, I want to assume that you guys already know how to connect your MetaQuest goggles to your PC.
What is heavy? What the? Why
I
do
use
everything?
AirLink,
Everyone
which is
wants
doing it wirelessly.
MetaQuest.
You don't
I
have to
have
have
an
this.
ATC.
If
We
you
have an
go to the
ATC
web,
Vive
in order
here,
for you to make a VR environment and then check it out in your goggles, you definitely
and
need
we
to make
love
sure
that one
you have
much
the
more.
MetaQuest software installed. There was a recent update that came out. They not only named it finally MetaQuest instead of Oculus, but make sure that you're using the latest version of that and that that application is running when you try to connect. All right, with the engine now running in version 5.3, you'll notice that the museum template is there. And it says current because it means it works with the current engine that I'm running. Okay, notice this one was version 5.0, and this is my Eric VTuber environment in version 5.4. And I certainly recommend that you guys check out the other videos on my channel. I have made videos like how to use DaVinci Resolve for this, like the video I'm editing for you. But I've also have a video on how to use Unreal Engine. And I think that is a great way for you to get started if you're totally new. All right, we are going to make a VR environment now. And then we're going to add the museum assets to our VR environment. And that's really the best way for you guys to do this. So over on the left side, choose games. And then you'll notice there's many different game types that you can create. Don't get distracted because today we're making VR. But notice you can make some really cool things in Unreal. And we'll click on virtual reality. Over here on the right-hand side, it says starter content. It's unchecked. That's good. No reason to check that because we're not using the starter content. And let's call this My Museum.
Okay.
No spaces, My Museum. So we called the other one Museum Template, and this one is My Museum. And I'll click on Create.
So I'm
Now
gonna
when
click
I do
then
that,
on
it's actually
Open.
launching the editor because I'm creating it from within the editor, and it will open it up. And now we
Give me a second. Initially, compiling global shaders. It's going faster now. I should have prepared for this. Okay. So, think I have to need something down here. So let's see, tools. Think this is here. God damn it. Let me see first. Oh, it's this content drawer. Haha, found it. Lock it.
have a VR environment. Now I'm moving around inside the editor. Let me actually resize this for you guys because I have a super large monitor. All right. So if your MetaQuest goggles are connected to your PC and you've now made this environment, you can come up to the ... right here and check if VR preview is lit up. If it's not, that's probably okay. By the way, if when you open this, it said that you were missing some plugins. Now when I do that, it is actually launching the editor because I'm creating it from within the editor, and it will open it up. And now we have a VR environment. Now I'm moving around inside the editor. Let me actually resize this for you guys because I have a super large monitor. All right. So if your MetaQuest goggles are connected to your PC, and you've now made this environment, you can come up to the ... right here and check if VR preview is lit up. If it's not, that's probably okay. By the way, if when you open this, it said that you were missing some plugins that you needed to activate, go ahead and do that. If I come down here to plugins, what I did, sorry, let me do that again. I went up to the edit menu and I went to plugins. If I type in VR, you'll notice that the OpenXR plugin is active on my computer. And when you opened it, it may not have been already turned on. So if you got a pop-up that said you needed to activate some missing plugins, go ahead and enable them. That's just fine. So let me show you what this looks like with me putting on my VR goggles. And I made a little recording for you of showing you how I can move around in this environment and what basic movement looks like. All right, so here I am with my VR.
This one is opening in VR. Meaning, I don't have my sound. Fine. So, me first do this. Get back the audio to my thing. Normally, it says open. So, let me check it out for a moment. I have the VR glasses. Ooh, nice. Fun. Fun. Okay. What now?
Over there. So I can move all around this environment, and it's I think that's pretty cool, except the thing is, this is a template, not very exciting. So let's get back to the museum and learn how to move around in the museum. All right, now we're back in the editor, and the next thing that we want to do is add the museum content.
Hold on, need to launch the editor again. God damn it! Motherfucker! Like I said, my son is a son of a bitch. He really is. Initializing. God damn it. You know I hate when this happens? Okay.
To this template. And I'm going to show you how to do that by going up to the file menu, and I want to open a project, and you guessed it, I want to open the museum template. So here we go. I have clicked on that, and it's relaunching the editor, and it's opening up the template. And if it's your first time opening the template, it may need to compile some shit. So let's get back to the museum and learn how to move around in the museum. All right, now we're back in the editor.
Okay.
The next thing that we want to do is add the museum content to this template. And I'm going to show you how to do that by going up to the file menu, and I want to open a project, And you guessed it, I want to open the museum template. So here we go. I have clicked on that, and it's relaunching the editor, and it's opening up the template. And if it's your first time opening the template, it may need to compile some shaders, not a problem. Now with this open, what I want to do is I basically want to move this showcase folder over to the other project. And candidly, I could go to my drive where these projects are and copy and paste and move the folders, and that will work most of the time. However, if there are things...
Creating copy of project. Wish I just knew where. Let's see if it wants to open it. That's for sure. I don't know.
Back in the editor, and the next thing that we want to do is add the museum content to this template. And I'm going to show you how to do that by going up to the file menu, and I want to open a project, and you guessed it, I want to open the museum template. So
I didn't call it that,
I
but
have clicked on that, and it's relaunching the editor, and it's opening up the template. And if it's your first time opening the template, it may need to compile some shaders, not a problem.
God damn it! We're back at it, aren't we? Compiling shaders. Well, maybe it's time to tell some jokes. Knock, knock. Who's there? Me. I hate when that happens. It always takes takes so long. I mean, it takes too long. It's been so long that I have seen your face. Something like that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It goes faster now. It's already 45%. But do I hate it still? Yeah, I do. Let's watch some things, shall we? On YouTube. While it's opening, let's see, what can we watch? Yeah. Oh, okay. Work on car lift started. Okay, generate device, go full freak out. Ah! God damn it. Really? It's over for the handlers. Kick streamers charge for live passing of IRL streamers. What? Hell! It didn't crash, first of all. I just opened a sort of new project, what that thing says me. And yeah, I try to, but I bought 12 broken Ryzen CPUs each for $10 bucks each. Can I profit? If they work, you can. Can I beat knocked the guy with precursor hub stuff? I don't know. God freak. I never hated a more vile piece of trash. Oh my god, she painted white face, white face. Racist. Racket military flying hovercraft. Ah, it's open. It's open. Yeah. We got it. We got it.
Now with this open, what I want to do is I basically want to move this showcase folder over to the other project. And candidly,
Okay.
I could go to my drive where these projects are and copy and paste and move the folders, and that will work most of the time. However, if there are things in here that are linked to like other folders, in this case they're not, but if they were, there's a built-in capability to migrate. And migrating within Unreal will make
Okay.
sure that you get everything you need brought over to the other environment. I'm going to
5
right
seconds. So for amount
and
of
if you'll
seconds.
notice, there's a
Right
menu item
click.
called migrate.
Hold up.
So select that.
Hold up. I said hold up. Migrate. Migrate. Here we go. Migrate. Yes.
It will show you all the things that it's going to be migrating, which is
Okay.
great. You don't need to change anything right here. Click on OK, and then it's asking, where do I want to migrate it to?
Okay.
And the place that I want to migrate it to is I'm going to click on Unreal Projects, where my library of different
Unreal
environments, you
Games.
don't probably have, of course, all of these. And I'm going to My Museum. So if I go into, I double click into My Museum.
My son is a
and I
pain
go
in
into
my ass.
Content, I'm now in the right folder,
Content.
and I'm going to choose Select Folder, and it's migrating all of these folders over into the Content
Select
folder.
folder.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'm
I did
in
that.
My Museum, in the Content folder, and Select Folder. And now
I
it
did
will
that.
move all of those assets. After
Okay.
this migration is complete, the next thing I'm going to do is go back and open up that project. All right, the migration is complete. And so now all we need.
Not here yet, so we wait. And we're watching Matt Pierce too.
Last week, I flew across the country and bought this Navy flying hovercraft sight unseen.
Flying
so now that this
hovercraft?
craft is back home, it's time
Let's
to find
see.
out, did I completely waste my money, or can this hovercraft fly again? So the goal of today is just tear this thing down and see what the heck I'm even working with. So if you guys
That's
haven't
lied.
seen this,
It's
here's
more.
how it works. It's power.
That is lied. It's more like it has more foam in it and wood, so it's a light aircraft. Will it fly again? I don't know. Don't you even need something for that? A pilot's license. Or even wings attached to it. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Still migrating, 41%. Yeah, okay.
Powered by a Chevy car engine with a supercharger. This thing is going to be crazy. So that engine is hooked to
Let's
two
see.
fans. The main fan in the back, and that works just like an airplane, so it pushes it forward. And then it's connected to a fan up front. This is the, whoa! That's one of the front lift fan blades. As you can see, this thing is in
There goes the fan. Oh, right. There goes it.
really bad condition. So normally that would spin really fast and it would lift the craft off the ground. And what makes this craft so special is it has airplane wings so it can fly. This thing is unreal. I'm so excited. Here's the cockpit. This is how you steer: forward, back, left, right. Those are the gauges and those are the controls. First things first, I need to give it a wash. So let's head to the car wash.
Yeah, you
I think
sure
after
do.
power washing, I'm gonna know if this thing is totally ruined or if it's fixable.
Okay.
This is the only Navy flying hovercraft ever made. So I
So,
really
so
wanna
it's a
fix it.
prototype.
I just hope it's not totally rotten. I was able to get in contact with the original test pilot for this, and when this craft was first built, it was unmanned, so there was no need for a pilot inside. This machine just keeps getting
How you
cooler.
do that?
Well, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Basically,
that's
all this
bad.
is rotten. So the power washer definitely showed us what needs to be replaced. All this needs to be replaced. So this machine is mainly foam, and then there's wood over the foam, and then there's fiberglass. Well, I think
Okay.
what happened is water got underneath the fiberglass and rotted the wood. So the wood is just falling off in pieces. And I
Okay.
don't want to destroy this car wash, so I think I need to take it home.
He
and
just
more
pushed on that.
delicately clean it and throw it in.
He just pushed on the side, and it broke away.
Trash bags. This thing's pretty stinking bad, guys. Got a small problem. The hovercraft is taller than the garage. So I need to pull it off the trailer. I was backing it in and hit the garage. Maybe if I tie it to the mill, I'll be able to pull it off.
I don't know even so. Uh-oh.
The mill is not heavy enough. The hovercraft is only supposed to weigh a little over 1,000 pounds. but I
1
think
ton?
it's full of water.
He and he. Push!
Got it in. Let's see what we're working with.
Oh my god.
So the inside is full of about 6 inches of leaves and dirt. I think I'm
Yeah,
way in over my
That's gonna help.
head, but I'm
Help.
determined to get this thing flying again. First step is I'm taking the
Well, it's a
pieces
military-
that are already falling off.
No, it's a military hovercraft. So I don't know about that. We're just watching this until the game is migrated where we can go further. I want to finish that. That works. And
Anything that's loose needs
Oh,
to
we
be
see.
fixed before I can fly this. So I'm taking the canopy off, and this thing is
Okay.
only held on by a couple of screws. This canopy could have easily flown off while I was driving back home.
yeah. And not only that, it's full of dirt and leaves.
With the roof off, I can really see how bad this thing is.
It's full of dirt and leaves, so it composted to dirt. That's why it's that heavy.
Ugh. And I've got a mouse problem. See all the wires down there? I was hoping to see if that engine runs today.
No, you're
I don't
not.
know if that's going to be possible because the wiring has been chewed on by.
No, you're not. I think even the engine won't start. It would turn over, but it won't start because it's been what? How old does the plane look? It's been sitting on the ground for what, like a couple of years? I mean, I don't know. The blueprints of this thing, it's got worse design than Ocean Gate Sub. This goddamn engineer needs to have their ring revoked. You have to think about it. If you look at what it's built with, it's still a prototype. He says it's the only one in existence that even flew without a test pilot. So you're looking at a prototype he's gonna rebuild. You mean his wings revoked, not ring. Wings.
By a mouse or rat. Life jacket? Another life jacket?
Even for goddamn prototypes, use more adjustment materials. No, they don't. They don't. They don't want to spend much money to a prototype. That's just it. They want to spend money at the full usable thing, but not at a prototype. That's why a lot of prototypes don't get in development.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's still a couple mice living among all these leaves.
And let me more just the point of prototype is find what works and need to be adjusted. That's why they don't want to push a lot of money in it, especially military prototypes. It has to work from the first damn thing with not a lot of money in it, because per development they don't want to spend a lot of money. If that cost a lot of money, they're gonna be don't want to like that. They don't like that. While if it's a working prototype, they can get funds in to make it better, and then they're gonna push a lot of money in it. That's why a lot of prototypes, even on weapons and planes, never been fully true.
And about 50 pounds worth of sand.
But yeah, we're gonna go back to this one here.
Need to do is go and open, and then it's asking, where do I want to migrate it to? And the
What do you mean? Proof of concept. You also have to know the prototype, the money of the prototype needs to come out of the engineer his pocket, or the company its pocket who wants to build that prototype. It wasn't like in World War II where countries, where governments had weapon factories. Weapon factories are now privatized these days. Even I can build a weapon. I can develop a prototype for a weapon for a company, but that money is gonna have to come out of my own pockets. No company is gonna give me money here, build a prototype. They're never gonna do that.
place that I want to migrate it
Proof of concept is just a build that makes sure the ID can even work or exist. It's usually a miniature, so you can make sure it works before you scale it up. Yeah, well, that's the problem with proof of concept. There's more paperwork, and you punch in variations that you think is gonna work at a specific time, but you need to calculate in. People don't take in mind wind directions, weather that day, when it's good to fly it. That's the problem.
to is I'm going to click on Unreal Projects, where my library of different environments. You don't probably have all of these. And I'm going to My Museum. So if I double click into My Museum and I go into Content, I'm now in the right folder, and I'm going to choose Select Folder, and it's migrating all of these folders over into the Content folder. Okay? So I'm in My Museum, in the Content.
I'm gonna show you something. Proof of concept. What I have on building and owning an own store. So let me see. I'm gonna do this for a second. If I have to log in or something, or my name is on some forums, I can show you my real name. My real name, right? I need that, yes. Then I need... No. Yes. There we go. I'm gonna be honest, it's in my own language, so you're not gonna understand a thing of it. What I'm gonna show you guys is a proof of concept following certain standards on opening a store. This is it. Only paperwork. A logo. And a marketing plan. That's your proof of concept you need. Even for model stuff. Before you work it up to scale. That's the only thing you need. And then you build a prototype in real life and you start doing it. I have done it.
Folder and select folder. And now it will move all of those assets.
Okay.
After this migration is complete, the next thing I'm going to do is go back and open up that project. All right, the migration is complete.
Okay.
And so now all we need to do is go and open the museum. So go up to the file menu, choose open project, and go to my museum. And that will open up. Let me resize the window for you guys.
Open up. It's gonna do it. But see what I mean with proof of concept? It's only paperwork, not even a scale model sometimes. That's what your proof of concept is. You don't, you write out how you're gonna do it and how you're gonna try to get it to work. But not if it's gonna work, if it's gonna fly, if it's gonna be helpful, or it's gonna work, or it's gonna make you money even. That's never there. You need to convince your word that you write down on paper is all what it needs to get a starter fund. And that's not much. Submitting global shader, DDC request. Ah! But yeah, that's all what it is. While that's doing it. Going back to the this here.
Craft was bought from a military auction and then it was crashed. And I was told...
Hold on, he got it from a military auction.
Life jacket?
Crash!
Another life jacket?
Crash!
I wouldn't be surprised if there's still a couple mice living among all these leaves and about 50 pounds worth of sand. This craft was bought from a military...
Also, what I'm doing now is this fair use. Because as I am the papa of Luna, I'm also an engineer electrically. So I know what to do with those things.
Auction, and then it was crashed. And I was told all the sand in the cockpit... Another life jacket? I wouldn't be surprised if there's still a couple mice living among all these leaves and about 50 pounds worth of sand. This craft was bought from a military auction and then it was crashed. And I was told all the sand in the cockpit was used to balance it out. How sketchy is that?
How?
Inside is all cleaned up. 3 trash bags full of sand and leaves, and a bunch of tools and parts. I don't know why there were so
Why didn't they put in sandbags to do that, first of all? But we're back here, so let's see what he says.
And here we are. Now, if you notice, on the left-hand side, we've got the showcase folder integrated into the environment. Now, we're not going to be using this template anymore. I'm not going to have you delete it, but we're just not going to be using it.
Okay.
Now, every time this project opens up, it goes to this default template. And if you want to change that, one of the things I'm going to teach you is you can go up to the edit menu here and go to project settings. And if you'll notice in maps and modes, remember I said earlier that these things are sometimes called maps or levels, that the VR template is the editor startup one.
Hold up.
Now, every time this project opens, it goes to this default template. And if you want to change that, one of the things I'm going to teach you is you can go up to the edit menu here and go to project settings. And if you'll notice in maps and modes, remember I said earlier that these things are sometimes called maps or levels, that the VR template is the editor startup one.
Okay.
And so if you want to change that now to the art gallery, just choose this drop down and change it so that the art gallery is the default for the editor startup as well as the game default startup.
Okay.
Now, the other thing you're going to notice is at the top, the default game mode is set to VR game mode. Now, because we started from the VR template, this is already default setting. Epic made this setting of the VR game mode. But if you notice, there's like a third person game mode. So if you build other environments, let's say you download something that's a third person environment and you want to convert it to VR without starting with this template, well, it probably is going to have this setting, and you would need to come in here to change it to the VR game mode, or
Okay.
it's not going to work.
Okay.
All right, so VR game mode and those two defaults, and I can close that menu. And let me click on save. Saving is up in the top left-hand corner, and there we go.
Hold a minute.
Startup one. And so if you want to change that now to the art gallery, just choose this drop down and change it so that the art gallery is the default for the editor startup as well as the game default startup. Now, the other thing you're going to notice is at the top, the default game mode is set to VR game mode.
Gotta open them.
Now, because we started from the VR
All right.
template, this is already default setting. Epic made this setting of the VR game mode. But if you notice, there's like a third person game mode. So if you build other environments, let's say you download something that's a third person environment and you want to convert it to VR without starting with this template, well, it probably is going to have this setting, and you would need to come in here to change it to the VR game mode, or it's not going to work.
Okay.
All right, so VR game mode and those two defaults, and I can close that menu. And let me click on save. Saving is up in the top left-hand corner, and there we go. So now under the showcase folder, you can go to the maps folder and just double-click that and open up the art gallery.
Okay.
And at this point, what we have is a map that also now contains the blueprints, if you will, all the technology that we will, in order to get this to work as a VR environment. Now, if you move around this...
It's gonna be building it first. And preparing shaders again. Anyway, we're gonna read out, ha ha ha, because I'm at my limit and I need my beauty sleep. Thank you for coming for my first debut, like Uno says. And I'll be sure to make presents more often. Here, if I can. And I hope you have. Glad tonight my son is gonna be on again with I don't know what game he's gonna play. He's gonna be with a friend, I think. So I hope you see out to it. Give him all the love. And I'll be gone then. Goodbye. Let's see how it ends. Ha! This button.
Whispers to the night, a fading glow. His stream is ebbing, tides that flow. Femboy demon, curtain call below. Lights dim down, his time is near. The echoes fade, the end is clear. Luna, 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 don't disappear. Pixel moon, it hums goodbye. Wings of shadow take to the sky. Femboy demon, why'd you fly so high? Time slips, it trips, it falls between the cracks of neon walls. A soft goodbye, no need for brawls. Lights dim down, his time is near. The echoes fade, the end is clear. Luna, 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 don't disappear.